We are closing out our Shop Talk series tonight with one of the most important conversations of the month, prostate cancer. All month long for November, we've been talking men's health topics and taking them into spaces where walls come down and honest conversations begin. And tonight, we're back in the barbershop chair with MUSC's Dr. Eric Wallen to talk about why early detection can help save lives and more on what every man needs to know before age 50. Take a listen. Hey everybody, Justin Kolar here with Live 5 News in another edition of Shop Talk, where we talk to medical health professionals all month long in a little bit more of a comfortable setting to bring that conversation from us to you. And today we are here at the Barber and Shave Shop, just off of Highway 17. I'm sure you've passed it a million times. They do great work here, and we are joined today by someone else who does some great work, Dr. Eric Wallen with MUSC. He is a professional in prostate cancer. And sir, certainly this is something that is a private issue, but we are talking here at the barbershop to bring some light and attention to this so men everywhere who watch this at home maybe start having these conversations early on, because we know with so many cancers that early detection and prevention is really when the change is made. Now, I do want to thank you so much for joining us. If you could pull up a chair here in the barbershop, we've got our gowns on, and kind of make this a more comfortable conversation for the men at home, how would you start that?
Well, thank you, Justin. I would begin by asking just general questions about health. I think part of the issue for men is just not even having the opportunity to speak about it at all, or the conversation's never initiated. I don't think men typically are going to initiate it themselves. So how you feeling, what is going on? But I'm pretty aggressive about pushing for prostate cancer screening. So for a man in his 40s or early 50s, I'll ask if they've been screened. I'll ask if they know anybody in their community who's had prostate cancer, because the key thing is early detection before any symptoms develop.
Men oftentimes have this complex about us, where we're either too scared or too heroic to admit that something is going on. We don't want to show any cracks in the armor here, especially when we talk about something as personal and private as prostate cancer and prostate issues overall. How is that something, and again, you have to be in a trusted, safe space, maybe with a family or in a neighborhood barbershop with other men where you're talking about this, but how is that bridge, one that you cross here safely?
Well, I think one of the first things that I have seen that is most effective is an advocate, if you will, somebody in the community who has been touched by this, whether it's a sibling, a parent who has had it, coming and talking to other men about it in a space like a community gathering area, like a barbershop, like a church. I will also say that the number one reason why men go to see a doctor is because their spouse makes them do it. That is part of a birthday or anniversary gift that could be requested as well.
I know there's a fact check in a way that needs to be done when it talks about this. Who's really at risk? When do you need to start getting screened? I know we mentioned early detection is key here, but explain some of this for us so maybe men know what they're looking for and when to start getting checked.
I think the time to start looking under the hood for prostate cancer is beginning to think about this in the ages of the 40s. By the age of 50, it'd be really good to get the blood test. Okay, that's all I'm talking about is a blood test, nothing with a finger, no one's getting poked or prodded, just the blood test before the age of 50.
And people think that when you're diagnosed with this, that it's going to drastically change your quality of life. We've come so far in the medical field. Tell me a little bit about some of those advancements that if you do find something, if you are diagnosed with prostate cancer, that it's really, not the end of the world, the end of the road as it maybe once was.
The most important advance in our lifetimes has been learning which prostate cancers need no treatment at all because they're very slow growing, they're not going to hurt anybody ever. Our job as urologic oncologists is to make sure we're not missing the ones that do hurt people, that do spread, and that do kill people. So we have better tools to identify those now. We have better tests to identify that. Then the treatments have become less and less impactful on things that men care a lot about: urinary symptoms, sexual function. Before thinking that your life is over, it's worth having a talk with us, because you don't want your life to end with metastatic prostate cancer. That's not a good way to go.
just having this conversation in a more casual, relaxed setting is great for encouraging the men at home to take their health into their own hands. While you're getting your hair cut, just think about those other things that are going on, like you mentioned, under the hood and elsewhere. Is there anything else that you'd like to add?
A couple things in the for the theme of Movember that I think all men need to be aware of, and one is to do testicular self-exams beginning about at the age of 18 up to 40, because that's the age group that tends to develop testicular cancer. That's an easy exam to do in the shower.
Dr. Wallen, again, thank you so much, sir, for sitting here with us for another edition of Shop Talk here on Live 5 News. Be sure to check out the Barber and Shave Shop. They will get you feeling right, and as we always say, when you look good, you feel good, and you're ready to tackle the world. It is Movember, so make sure you're not shaving. I see Dr. Wallen had a little bit of work done there, and we'll see you on next week's edition of Shop Talk.
Thanks, John.